third most common cause for death in the world, according to the World Health Organization, WHO, is brain stroke, also known as CVA, cerebrovascular accident, or brain attack. Moreover, it is the most common cause for disability. Researchers forecast that stroke will become the most common cause for death in 2030.
The brain utilizes 1/4 of the total blood flow, and any blockage of that blood flow, even for 2 or 3 minutes, would cause death to brain cells and stroke. This is an irreversible situation.
One of the main causes for stroke originates in the heart. Blood clots or other particulate matter formed in the heart enter the blood flow and reach the brain, causing abrupt obstruction in a blood vessel. They are called emboli, from the Latin embolus. This type of stroke is termed cardioembolic. It is usually a more severe form of stroke with worse outcome.
About 1/4 of the total number of strokes derives from the heart. Blood clots that are formed in the heart travel very fast in the bloodstream and reach the brain, block a blood vessel in the brain, and cause stroke. This is the disease that we're trying to treat and prevent.
Realizing that many modern treatments, such as a heart catheterization and heart surgery, may end up in stroke, led Dr. Dov Shimon, who is a senior heart surgeon, to try and find an effective and life-saving solution for cardioembolic stroke.
In my career as a cardiac surgeon, it was very clear to me that patients who don't wake up or are in coma after a successful heart operation is a situation that we cannot tolerate, and that those blood clots causing this situation or this severe disease can be mended. We started by developing a filter that's inserted into the human aorta and allows blood flow through the filter, but does not allow clots to reach the brain. It took us 3 years to develop a product that's good for heart surgery, for cardiology procedures, valve procedures, arrhythmia procedures, and we are just about ready to start human clinical studies and get into the market within 1 year from now. And I'm presenting to you what is called the APD, the Aortic Embolic Protection Device number 1, which is helpful for procedures.
The device is inserted in the cath lab using a small gauge catheter that is inserted in the femoral vein and advanced to the aortic arch right below the root of the carotid arteries. The physician deploys the device below these carotid arteries, and after the physician is happy with the positioning, he can easily detach from the device and leave it in. This simulator here is for us to see how the delivery system of the device functions in a simulated environment. In order to see the device actually works, we have designed a special system that mimics the heart function and the arteries around the heart, in which we have very small particles in there that are shed with laser light, and we can see these particles and actually view the streamlines of the fluid. We then inject into the system larger particles, and with a high-speed camera we can follow these particles and see whether they are going into the carotid arteries or flow down into the legs.
The medical device is in the last stages of testing. It is highly probable that it will be approved for clinical use in a few months.
We have to remember the extent of the disease. This is a devastating disease, as said, killing millions of people annually all across the world and causing disability to many millions. In the United States alone, there are 5 million people who have suffered from stroke. In China, 20 million, and who knows elsewhere. We can reduce those numbers by a substantial proportion. We can eliminate death and suffering from hundreds of thousands and maybe millions of people. And this is my belief, and we're hopefully very close to it.